This channel is proudly sponsored by EraScapes. Please check out the Patreon for audio dramas, free previews, and exclusive tiers featuring music, content creation, and all things related to professional creativity. Please check out the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring Bloodlines and Black Magic, the core rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition powered tabletop RPG of modern occult adventures, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about magic items and the settings section of this book. Unlike other D&D type of role-playing games, the magical items, occult trinkets, potions, tokens, and artifacts that you will find in this book are completely inspired or based on grimoires. They have that occult feel to them. Rather than your typical bastard sword or your +1 dagger or mace, these objects seem to come out of some sort of occult ceremony. You have things such as the ghost candle. When activated, a ghost candle burns for 1 hour. While it burns, it outlines incorporeal spirits in a faint aura of ghostly white, producing the same effect as the fairy fire spell while the candle burns. We also have things such as the spell sigil. While worn, a spell sigil protects its wearer against a single first or second level spell. When someone successfully targets and would damage or otherwise affect the wearer, the spell sigil is instead destroyed, absorbing the spell in the process. There are also things such as the Hellfire Blade, a wicked thing born of pain. A Hellfire Blade is created from the rib of an angel and reinforced in the infernal realms, where the bird-like bones are coated in hate, sulfur, and black steel. Designed to purify and purge, these soul-drinking daggers serve their masters well. There are also things such as the oil of the alabaster servant. Immediately upon applying this oil to a small or tiny-sized toy figure, a translucent but visible to you version of this creature springs into being in the invisible world. This servant lives a short life, fading a few days after appearing. And these are just a few of the many items contained in this section. Then we have the background world chapter. This chapter is all about world building. It mixes fiction with reality. You have bits from urban legends, real-world history, and conspiracies. You have tips and advice on how to use the ancient world. Perhaps your campaign has the ancient Atlantis as a focus. Perhaps it features ancient Egypt, Mesoamerica, perhaps ancient Mesopotamia. So you can take any of these situations and entities and combine them with the tips covering body horror, crime fiction, emotional horror, cosmic horror. There's also information on how to employ real-world horrors, such as governments and the church, in your campaigns, and how to apply all of those elements in rural environments, urban environments, the invisible world, infernal realms, the celestial realms, as well as the ethereal and astral planes, and many other things. It even covers the archons and infernal entities as well. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the Crimson Ecology, the appendixes, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this tabletop RPG. When it comes to the settings section, it is highly complete. It contains all of the tools to weave a satisfying campaign within this modern occult fictional context. Now when it comes to the magical items, they are sufficient, they are good enough, but I think more are needed, especially those that are directly tied to the lore of this tabletop RPG. As I understand it, there are more books in the works, so perhaps we will see more artifacts in those books. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or DriveThruRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment as well. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.